maybe how you know that.
Hail to the commanders, hail Nick
That's maybe. Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Throwing deep right away. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. He crosses the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ready up.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. The AT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, in for the first time. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
32-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Kronsky-Merritt on his own read. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go, check. Go, ready. Dragons. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one finds his man, likely. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Vikings will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Jones once more. And that one doesn't get him much. Giving him even a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Downfield. He's got Hawkinson. Now here he goes down the right sideline. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Commanders 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now with Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Taking a chance at the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
McCarthy trying to get on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Up.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Second down, McCarthy to pass. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, third and long. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Starting on the ground here, Bronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Check. Like turn 19. Buffalo 8, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Good strike downfield to Lane. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On the jump.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Rolling on first down, Daniels. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? 16. Ready.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the gun, one for Frosty Merritt. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Moody knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Trap 60. Here we go. 79, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. Evan Douglas on the sideline cut. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 22 on that one, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hurt. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Steady.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today, so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Fielded at the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Vikings in need of some points before the break. First and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy sends this to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
21. Commanders 17. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the double.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check that. Bronco 80. 65 catch. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Let's go.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, they need 7.
Go, check, go, let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
On the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the... And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24, Vikings 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
$19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Out to his right, and it's a screen. Through the 45. Still running. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19 shots, Mustang, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
go. 70 Viking, 8 Dragon 60, 79 Broncos, 18 Pioneer.
One final shot before the half. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Cross-Merritt. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Daniels. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Panther Street, ready, Cougar, ready.
Give it to Cross-Merritt. Oh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
19 type, 18, 60, 60 Bobcat, 50.
He's back to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 31, Vikings 27. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying on the ground with Jones. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and 10 from the 41. On play action now, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they pick him off again! Kane Majerano makes the play.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Check smash. Check smash. Here we go. Here we go.
On the toss, here's Brosky Merritt. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Hurt. Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Cut out left. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
On third down, Vikings sending out 6 DBs for the dime set. Third and long for him here. Brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, this is what happens. You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down carry for Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Brings up third and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCarthy throwing on this third and 1. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy throwing here. Has it in close. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds with a nice gain.
And the quarterly play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Anticipated a quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they just get the play off. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie this game up. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Check, hurt. Check go.
Now gives across the Merritt, running left. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 7.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Daniels now. Throws caught. And this one doesn't go far.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake here, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is caught inside the 15. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Very quickly out wide, Daniels. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
60 Maverick, 60 Viking, trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80. Hut, go. Let's go.
He's going to try to pick it up. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Vikings in range for a game-winning score. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Motion man right is Jefferson. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got it in the red zone. for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Defenders, 34.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Check. Come on, come on.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Danielson, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Setting up to pass. He's got it. Gets it to the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Back to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe, but starts pushing into Vikings territory. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Second and 7.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Second down now, they need 7.
Go, Riggs. Go. Go. Ready.
Giving this to Krosky Barrett. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good look by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Yard attempt.
And that's the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucked begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the pub. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire, team full of stars.